developing. A former U.S. ambassador is expected to plead guilty to charges of serving as a secret agent for Cuba.
Local 10's Hatzavella is in our newsroom now with the new developments. Hatzel.
Calvin, Nicole, this spy case that was going on for decades is described as one of the most brazen betrayals in the history of the U.S. Foreign Service. Today, 73-year-old Manuel Rocha told a federal judge he would admit to federal counts of conspiring to act as an agent of a foreign government, serious charges that could land him in prison for years. Federal prosecutors say he engaged in clandestine activity on Cuba's behalf since at least, get this, 1981. That's the year he joined the U.S. Foreign Service. Investigators say he met with Cuban intelligence operatives and lied to U.S. officials about his contacts.
The complaint alleges that Rocha sought out and used his positions within the United States government to support Cuba's clandestine intelligence gathering mission against the United States.
Rocha was a U.S. diplomat for 2 decades with posts in Bolivia, Argentina, and the then U.S. interest section in Havana. In his post-diplomatic career, Rocha was even a special advisor to the commander of the U.S. Southern Command. Investigators say their cases is largely based on Rocha's own admissions to an undercover FBI agent posing as a Cuban intelligence operative named Miguel.
He told the undercover that his efforts to infiltrate the United States government were, quote, meticulous and, quote, very disciplined.
In those conversations, Rocha allegedly praised Cuban leader Fidel Castro, called the U.S. the enemy, and bragged about his service to the Cubans for more than 40 years. Rocha was arrested at his Miami home in December.
This action exposes one of the highest reaching and longest lasting infiltrations of the U.S. government by a foreign agent.
And so Rocha's attorney says prosecutors have agreed on a sentence, but the length of that term was not disclosed in court today. We should tell you Rocha is due back in court on April 12th. For now, reporting live from the newsroom, I'm Hatzavella, Local 10 News.